What is going on, everybody? We're back, and today we are playing some more Madden 22 playoffs. I'm doing the final game of the weekend. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. The most craziest game, where my Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Buffalo Bills in overtime with a touchdown by Travis Kelce. The reason I didn't do the Packers, 49ers, and the Rams on the Buccaneers game is because when I did both of those games, the game broke and it disconnected me. So I wasn't going to plan on doing that. But this is basically a rundown of what happened in the weekend. So the first game was the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. The Cincinnati Bengals walked off the game, upsetting the Titans, the 1-seed Titans. The second game, which was the Packers and the 49ers. The 49ers had a walk-off field goal to upset the 1-seed Packers. And the third game, the LA Rams upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Brady and the Bucs, the defending champions, with another walk-off field goal. And the final fourth game went into OT, where the Chiefs walked it off with a touchdown. It was literally one of the best playoff weekends that I've probably watched in when did I start watching football? 2013, 2012-ish. It's honestly been really good. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. The Chiefs. Here we go. I'm excited. And my Chiefs are going back to the AFC Championship for the third year in a row. Or third or fourth year in a row. I can't remember. Look at Patty.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bills and the Chiefs. And it's coming up next.
Patty Mahomes. At the age of 26, already has a Hall of Fame resume. One Super Bowl.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to
Chile,
but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
The AFC Championship game 4 years in a row or something like that.
Tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
Here we go. Let's get it on. Kick off middle.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Come on now, let's go. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And what a great game that was to watch last week, because he put on a show in the wild card round with 5 touchdown passes. So if you ever want to see what a hot quarterback looks like, watch that tape.
Here we go.
Let's see if that same hot quarterback
cover one Robert Press. Chris Jones.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time.
So in the AFC Championship game, we have the 2-seed Kansas City Chiefs and the 4-seed Cincinnati Bengals. NFC Championship game, we have the 4-seed LA Rams and the 6-seed San Francisco 49ers. That's going to be game 3 that that's going to be game 3 that they played against each other this year.
Step aside and get an update when we return.
And because both teams are in the did y'all just see that? He only had one hand. Okay. They were both in the NFC West, and they both made it a conference game.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only
cover 2-man linebacker
second down. Throwing now is Allen.
Nope.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
How's that roughing the passer, dude? Come on.
Well, this crowd
cover 9 show
like
2.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Cover 6.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second
Cover
and
1
6.
robber press.
6 yards left on second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now the extra point.
Here we go.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Return middle. Here we go.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped.
Here comes my boy Patty.
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round 1, team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds
why
cliche,
shallow cross?
but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for
especially in one of the loudest stadiums in the league, Arrowhead,
Mahomes now on first
where it's
down.
literally
Flush
insane.
right.
It's insanely loud. Like, I'm not even joking. It's insanely
Past the 40.
loud.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's so crazy. But yeah, I'm not even saying that just because I'm a Chiefs fan or anything. It's literally one of the loudest
I know
stadiums.
it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
Like literally when you play, like if you look up what stadiums cause the most false starts or like delay of games, it's Arrowhead, because you can't hear the play. It's crazy, dude. I want to go one day, like experience that shit, like see how loud it is. This is the only fucking stadium I've been to is Ford Field, and like nobody gives a shit about the Lions. Let's be real. Demarcus Robinson, get play ball.
Finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a big play there.
Oh
for
fuck,
the
Joe
Chiefs.
Thuney's out of the game. Kyle Long, you gotta come in. Play left guard.
And those were some
HB
fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Not the kind of game that will go absolutely crazy for him. It's the kind of
jet pass
game
fake
that you
zone.
need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength.
I'll watch this play.
He's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Touchdown.
He will score. Touchdown.
There you go.
Kansas City. Tyreek Hill. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of
Another
steam,
thing that
if
could
you
have happened
don't
this
take
weekend
the edge away,
is we could have
he's got a
seen
chance to get to
the Green Bay Packers implode because they are $50 million over the cap space. This could have been Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Packer. This could have been Devontae Adams' last game as a Packer. They're losing so many players this offseason. It's going to be crazy. The Packers are not going to be good anymore. It's going to be like an end of an era for them.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7.
I think the Vikings, if everybody leaves, I think it's definitely the Vikings division. Because they are losing their entire receiving core. Devontae, Lazard, Valdez-Scantling. They're losing Rodgers. They're losing like key players on their defense, like Zadarius Smith, Devondre Campbell, like other players like that. Like it's gonna be fucking insane, dude.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
And we also could have seen Tom Brady's last name. I doubt it, but I think we could have. There was some chat that he might retire cover 2-man linebacker blitz. There was some talk that he may retire after this. I don't think he will. I think he wants to go out as a champion. And the Bucks, like, the team is still good. Don't get me wrong. Oh, pick that Tyrone. The team is still good. I think they're going to try and run it back. Well, not run it back because they're obviously not going to be defending a championship. But I think they're going to try and win another championship for Brady before he retires. But I don't know. Maybe he might retire.
It'll be a 39-yard
that would be
like,
crazy if Rodgers and Brady both retire in the same offseason.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game.
Actually, it would be Big Ben, Rodgers, and Brady. That would be crazy. Shot deep post. I'm gonna try and hit this. Tyree.
They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On first down, Mahomes steps away to his left. And going deep for Hill.
Oh,
it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free. Out to his left.
Yep, touchdown.
And he'll get this into the hands
Go Tyree, go Tyree.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And boy, how many times have we seen this from Tyreek Hill, that ability to take the ball in and turn upfield.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And the next-gen stats show us the tail of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time.
Kickoff middle. And actually, the Chiefs beating the Bills was the only non-upset of the weekend. Because the Bills beating the Titans was an upset. The 49ers beating the Packers was an upset. And the Rams beating the Buccaneers was an upset.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC.
And people are saying, like, this game was probably one of the best playoff games of all time. I'm honestly going to agree with them.
Off the play fake, Allen.
Because it honestly could have been.
Roll him out right. First down and more for Allen. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. A big pickup there on the scramble. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Cover 6.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Cover 9, show 2.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
my God.
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss
How
in
did
the
he
open
not
field
bring them down?
can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, you don't
Cover
expect
6
too many
invert.
quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. Flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Cover 9, show 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Cover 9.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. action. Allen. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Cover 2-man linebacker blitz.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right
Cover
back
3
to the ball carrier.
To the air, Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Cover 6.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Cover 2
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Allen now on 3rd and goal.
Nope.
And that will be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
You know what's kind of crazy?
So
we don't have any football like after February 13th.
Here in this second quarter.
Like March, April, May, June, July, August, and then we get it back in September.
Finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll just take a seat.
We go 6 months without football. We literally go half a year.
Making his way back out
it's
towards
crazy.
The huddle.
I didn't realize that. There's football literally only on like half of the year.
When you score and it's got your team out there
from September to February.
Changes the complexion of everything you're doing. It's one thing to score garbage time, but these count. This is a big deal, and he's making those types of plays. And I think they'll keep finding ways to get it to him.
I was just going to say, probably going to go back to him. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
PA goes slot cross.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gregory Rousseau. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Rolling to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rolling to his right. Touchdown. Demarcus Robinson. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
That's right, Marcus.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Cover 2 man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. Melvin Ingram. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
I want the ball back.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
Cover 9, show 2.
The stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Hardman on the return.
Oh, go McColl. Go McColl. Go McColl. Go. He's gone. He's gone. Touchdown. Nicole Hardman.
A 71-yard punt return. And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And you got a guy that fast back there to
Nicole Hardman.
That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
He broke 1 tackle, and then he was just gone. PA time.
Butker now to add the extra point.
Bang.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6.
Kickoff middle.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay,
and I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
They wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Damn it. So at halftime, we're up 28-10.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Medium. Cover, defend medium pass.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
From the 29, Mahomes.
Oh,
they'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And some room to run now. Powering his way forward. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this is nothing more than a simple screen pass, but he does a really nice job of showing patience and letting his blockers get out in front of him. And he turns it into really nice yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago.
Dagger.
This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Steps away, looking for the end zone. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll...
Is that not a touchdown? Did he get his feet in? Ooh. Did he? Oh, I'm going to challenge that.
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
After review the play.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman, and they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now we have Hyde still on the ground here, staying down after that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Uh-oh. He's leaving. Seems.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that payoff and point? And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. And that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Cover 6.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that one pick with the 3 touchdowns so far.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much the quarterbacks have taken up.
Oh,
Kelsey. Example right there of just good mobility. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up first and goal. Being chased out left.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there.
35.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Keep off there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here.
Cover 3-5.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 1, Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Cover 1 hole.
They'll run here with Singletary. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
The 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Allen.
Oh, my God.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. One final try here for Allen.
Oh, he got it.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain there for the Bills. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh, let's go.
Popped in the air and
no, what are you doing?
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again.
Why did you dive?
37-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Oh, no.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there
tight
on
end
2nd.
angle. Ty Smith is
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
And got his man complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this
pitch.
drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Holding offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Tight end drive.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his
left. Play Kelsey. Yes, sir.
Open man here. It's the tight end Kelsey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Let's go. PA attempt.
Butker on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. McKenzie returning it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Cover 2 man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A gain of 6 there on first.
Cover
One
two
thing
man.
I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
On Charvarius Ward.
Well, the crowd
Cover
doesn't
9.
like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it
Cover
with
6.
17 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this
Cover 9
4th
show
quarter
too.
play. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. From the gun, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Allen, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
Hail Mary.
And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
Shot save clock.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in
And the
bounds.
Kansas City Chiefs beat the Buffalo Bills.
Play on another week as we say so long, everybody.
Let's go. Joel, that's sick. Gotta get a pic of that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Allen and Mahomes. Allen and Mahomes. Just like in real life. What the hell? Yep. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Probably next week when we do the championship games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and peace out.